I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Scribbled note. What drama is that going on? Keep away from Tuffet.
Keep their confidence, if you insist.
Is Tuffet the... No.
You there! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
And... all right. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
I'm gonna give an exact description.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want, exactly?
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yeah, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
I'm gonna hold my tongue, apparently. I'm not sure. Apparently I want... I'm not gonna... It doesn't matter.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Your studies in Gukliak, is that their language? Yeah, be careful. Goblins are known for mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
I love the potion. Until we meet again. Hopefully we do. Hey, I can't talk to you, man. I don't know. I don't think. A primer on mythical beasts. Very little is known about this particular cryptid. The miniature giant space hamster. Boo was one of those carried by Minsk. Those stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim that the creature has a taste for human eyes. Yeah, at least that's what Minsk always told Boo to do. And if you don't know Minsk, he's a character in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, as well as Boo. I will take these things. Ooh. It's got some things in here. Alar. What do you do? Oh, that's the idol of Sylvanas. Can I right-click and examine? Yes, I can. A wooden statue of Sylvanas, the Oak Father, capital O, capital F, obviously. God of nature and its impartial fairness. Those near the idol seem to better understand the natural world.
Yes, I see. And is that her with two R's or one?
Defendenos ab imminentibus equilibrio tuo.
Defend our... what? Equilibrium?
Ab spiritu humor aculeus vitisque.
They speak Latin, you see. It's not actually Latin, but... Even the kid?
In umbram cretus sanguine ioratus.
Actually, that might be a halfling, not a kid. I'm sorry. It's tricky. Oh, there's a pig! Tusk! Hello. We don't have speak with animals, so that's not for us. Hello, Apicusis.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird? I didn't catch that.
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I helped defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. Let's see if I am or not. I am not.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Kagha every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Sounds like she has to be stopped. How would we do that?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
What happened to Halsin?
He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halsin did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned.
Was it the temple that we were to? Probably not. I think it's to the northwest. We saw that on the map. Yeah, I hear a ritual can protect the grove. Are you helping prepare it?
I would prefer not to.
Yeah.
But if Master Halsin does not return, Kagha will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
I figured. I didn't see your bird though. It sounds like there's a bird around here, but I don't see that. Maybe I'm just, you know, blind. I'll take all of your ingredients though, because they are free. I'm not sure why, but I'll just do that. Maybe just take like little petals, like canonically. There's a shiny key. Oh, that's a bird. Look at the tiny bird. It's a blue jay. I can't talk to the blue jay. I imagine if I take the key, the blue jay gets upset.
I don't need any attention right now.
Oh no! Hiding successful.
What path lies before me?
I did it. Yeah, you see that? That's the bird. Topaz. I think the bird spotted what's going on. I definitely got the key, though. I'm not sure if the bird spotted it, but yeah. Sorry, Topaz. I'll maybe talk to you if I speak with animals as a free action. These people just say their things. I don't need to talk to them. There's a lever here and a bear on top of a lever, or on top of a lever? I don't think that's what's going on. But I think it's on top of the elevator.
I should speak up.
I have animal and... Wait a minute. Imitate a squirrel's chatter to lure it away. It's my performance thing. No, I'm gonna carefully nudge the bear's flank. I'm good with animals. Or I should be. I have proficiency. So, there it is. I even roll a 16 on top of it. Goodbye. And this takes us up here. I don't want it to take us up there. Oh, he just fell asleep again. Bear is very sleepy.
Yes. Yes, I see.
Oh, okay. There's another bear down here. Nothing else, though. Oh, this bear is baked. This bear is just... It's the worst. Is there something going on with you, though? No. Oh, we can hear her singing. Unfortunately, the sirens or harpies will also be there. How do I talk to the person I came here to talk to? There's a door here. Let's go in through there. Oh, I'm getting Sylvanus' blessing by getting in there. Did you see that? Interesting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Francis Kagha, release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
I should talk to them. There's little rats. And a snake.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Imprison her. She's just a child.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
So that's why they don't cast good berries to feed all these people. Because she eats our food, apparently is a point of contention. So, you know, that's what that is. I could read Kagha's mind, which I think I want to, even though it is tricky. Because I want to, well, what kind, like, she's not a very interesting character for me to read. Her mind is like, what am I gonna find out? That she's racist? Ugh. I'm gonna go for a nature check. Don't druids cherish harmony? Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. And I will hopefully succeed at this. It's a 12 difficulty check, so it's not even that hard. Anything below 20 is doable, so yeah.
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Alright. Tell me about your fear of wolves.
They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
I'll try to avoid wolves in the future where possible.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's also like it's besides being understanding. It's a request. You make a request that has just sure. I mean, try to. She had like an aura around her. I think I don't know. Something is going on. What about you, Gale? What's going on?
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. Well, rather important.
Oh, rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Kagha to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Oh, that's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Can it be cured?
No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you, I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Oh. Wouldn't that... What kind of items are we talking about?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Where this sounds like no condition I've ever heard of. No, it does. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
All right. I expected as much. Don't worry. I'm happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, though. What item is. But I'll keep that in mind. Does she get, like, really upset about the wolf? No, she's alright with the wolf. Hey, Silver. Oh, boy. Oh, wolf doesn't like me. I'm good. I could try getting closer. I can. It's fine. I didn't even do guidance. It's fine.
The wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers.
There's many strangers around here? I think he's just... I don't think he's right. I'm gonna sit next to him, murmuring softly while avoiding eye contact. Shadowhearts approves, interestingly enough.
His ears twitch as he lowers his head down into your lap.
I think I made a friend. Maybe. Kagha is here. Should we talk to her? I think we should. Let me just take your plates and your food and all that. What is this logbook about? This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. Sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They have set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died, paying this new group a visit tomorrow. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half of the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to, quote, farm the land and make a new city on their own, unquote. Time to get creative. Mudslide did the trick, buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanas. So it's just war operations or something. And the little creatures.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Turning your back on the needy. Is this truly the way of Sylvanas?
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of Sylvanas. You must agree.
Must I now? Words you have twisted to justify your cruelty.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe.
Incorrect.
You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
And her hairstyle is a viper as well. Yeah, it is incorrect. She does not follow it to the letter because the letter talks about petals and branches. She's not doing that. That's not what following something to the letter means. She might say she's doing it in a, by all means kind of situation, but it's not following things to the letter. Yeah, it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Incorrect. It's a role-playing game with multiple choices and consequences. So this tale ends whichever way you want. Well, actually not whichever way, but there's more than one way, is what I'm saying. It's not like in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, where I think there's only one real option throughout the whole game. And it's in the second game specifically, where you actually have 2 quest lines. One with the vampires, if I remember correctly, and the other one with the... I don't remember exactly. The elves, maybe? There's another one. But yeah, there's an actual, normal choice and consequence in Baldur's Gate 2. In Baldur's Gate 1, it's kind of funny, because you can be mean or you can be nice, but every single quest... not quests that are like fetch quests where you get an item and that's it. But every single quest where you have to fight a boss ends with you fighting a boss. You can be nice about it or you can be mean about it, but that's just how it is. And it's kind of interesting.
So that's what you want?
The Rite of Thorns here talks about it. Let's read about it. Silver is up here. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. Oh, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not actually something we can mess around. Investigate Kagha. Wait a minute, we got an update on that? The Rite of Thorns is dangerous magic. Why is Kagha so determined to do this? We should investigate. Was it because... Well, we know why she's determined to do it.
Here goes nothing.
Right? Grove artifacts. Wait, it talks about the idol of Sylvanas. A ritual relic formed from the wood and resin of an oak touched by the forest father himself. Pray to it quietly to reap Sylvanas' blessing. That they don't do that. They don't do the quiet bit. They do the very loud one. On the subject of... Wait. On the subject of good... No. Gond in progress? It is Gond in progress. Or is that a typo? Enough is enough! Exclamation mark. From Abigail to Benji. I'm sick and tired of hearing about your precious Emerald Enclave. They claim to be allies of the people of Faerun, that they fight to balance civilization and nature in a chaotic world, but this is lies! Exclamation mark. They are enemies of progress, of intellect, who would be happiest if the world reverted to a time of outdoor privies and knuckle-dragging proto-folk. Please visit me at the High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. The things I have learned during my apprenticeship are simply, well, wondrous! Exclamation mark. There's the water pumps. No more back-breaking work for a simple bucket of water. A steam-powered oxen can drive your wagon for days on end. Even this letter! Exclamation mark. It was transcribed and printed by our newest mechanized printing press. I had a little fun and printed several copies just for the sake of it. Please, brother, I cannot hear the thought of, or bear the thought of coming home to find you picking berries out of a tree and arguing with mother and dad, capital M, capital D, about whether or not their crops impede on Fox territory. Right back soon, all right? And don't forget, Dad's birthday is next month. Marcorial?
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
I don't know who he is. Kagha's chest. Wait. How do I get back there? You see that? Wait a minute. What? There's definitely something going on. I mean, there's the stone tablets here, but I don't want to open them. I think there was another room, right? Yeah, there's rooms all over. And look at that. That's cool. I don't know what it is, but it is cool. So Kagha's here. Oh, this... Oh, Kagha's chest is back there. This probably, like, drops down or something? I'm gonna save to see if my characters can actually find their way there. Look at this. They're going. Oh, no, no, no. There it is. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So.
Just out of view.
He's fine. Let's lockpick. Oh, actually, I might have a key. Lockpick.
Open up.
$20. We have some things in here. We have Faldorn's Canticle, the Shadow Druid's doctrine. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Secrets of the Shadow Druids. Gale is also inspired out of that. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kagha. Swamp Docks, tree, meet me, alone, Oloden. I don't know where Swamp Docks are. But we definitely got a thing in there. We found a note addressed to Kagha that mentioned a meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? What is she up to? And this was absolutely meant for us to find that, because that's an easy lockpick and stuff. Well, it's not necessarily an easy lockpick, but it's an easy out of sight kind of situation, so you can do like cast knock and things like that.
I don't want blood on my hands. We have the right to defend our home. So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents? I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
So you'll kill people? I don't want to, but I will, is what he says.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
In the time far, far away.
By Sylvanas, another outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense, you will leave. Immediately.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
If I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
How did Kagha take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret, I'll find him.
Sylvanas' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
All right.
I wish I could offer more assistance. For now, I must keep a close watch on Kagha. I hope to see both you and Halsin again soon.
Absolutely.